Okay, so I'm going to make this video on subtracting a fraction from a mixed number, all right? So when we subtract a fraction from a mixed number, it's going to look like this. 5 3/5 is our mixed number, and I'm going to subtract 1 4/5. Okay? So I'm going to start with a problem that looks just like this. So when I rewrite this problem, I'm going to rewrite it. I like to rewrite it vertically. 5 3/5 minus 1 4/5. And you will see here, I'm going to start with my fractions first. 3/5 minus 4/5. Well, I look at my numerators, 3 minus 4. I can't do 3 minus 4. And since I can't do 3 minus 4, I need to regroup. So I need to regroup with my 5 wholes. I'm going to take away a whole, and that's going to leave me with 4 wholes. But now I took away a whole. So since I took away a whole, I'm not just going to move over a 1. I have to look at my denominator. My denominator here is 5. So I know that I need 5/5, right? There's 5 pieces in a whole. So I'm going to add 5/5 to my 3/5 because I'm adding a whole. This is the whole that I took away from the 5 before. Now I have 8/5. Okay, so I have 8/5. Now can I take away my 4/5? I can. And 8/5 minus 4/5 is 4/5. All right, and now I look at my wholes, and I had 4 wholes minus 1 whole, so it was 3 wholes. So my answer here was 3 4/5. Okay, 3 4/5 is my answer. Let me look over here. 4 1/4 minus 2/4. Maybe I should have started with this problem, okay? But it's fine, okay? Because this one is a little bit easier than the one before, but we'll keep it as is. So I have 4 1/4 minus 2/4. I'm going to rewrite it vertically. 4 1/4 minus 2/4. All right? I'm going to ask myself, like I ask every time, can I do 1/4 minus 2/4? Well, can I do 1/4 minus 2/4? No, I can't do 1 minus 2 because I'm looking at my numerators. And since I can't do 1 minus 2, I'm going to go to my whole, which I had 4 wholes, cross it out. I now have 3 wholes, right? All right, because this is my problem right in here. All right? So I'm going to do this. All right? So now, since I crossed off the 4 wholes and made it 3 wholes, 1 whole is going next door. Well, I had 1/4, and the key is my denominator. And since my denominator is 4, I know that 4/4 equals a whole. So I'm going to add my 4/4 to my 1/4 and get 5/4. So now I have my 5/4 minus my 2/4. Now I'm going to rewrite what I have right now. So right now I have 3 5/4 minus 2/4. Can I subtract this? Well, now I can. 5/4 minus 2/4 is 3/4. And now I could just bring down my 3 wholes. 3 3/4. There you go. Let's look at this last one. 9 1/8 minus 5/8. Okay? 9 1/8 minus 5/8. Well, I'm going to rewrite it. 9 1/8 minus 5/8. Well, I'm going to ask myself, 1/8 minus 5/8. Can I do that? Nope, I can't take 5 away from 1. So I'm going to have to regroup. I'm going to cross out my 9, make it an 8. I now have 8 wholes. But 1 whole has to be added to the 1/8. And since my denominator is 8, look how I'm going to do it right here. A shortcut could be, I could write out plus 8/8, or if my denominator is 8, I could just add 8 to the 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. So I know I'm going to cross out the 9, make it an 8, and now I have 9/8. All right? Because really, I'm adding 8/8 to equal 9/8, but you don't have to show that. Okay? So I'm just going to go like that. Equals 9/8. So now I have my 9/8, and I could subtract my 5/8, but don't forget, I had the 8 wholes. Now, can I do 9/8 minus 5/8? I can. 9 minus 5 is 4/8. Okay? And now I can bring down my 8. 8 and 4/8. And that is how you would solve that problem. Okay? So that was a quick video on subtracting a fraction from a mixed number.